93 must-know concepts to master for the Plumber Red Seal License exam. Dive into 93 must-know concepts necessary for acing the Plumber Red Seal License exam. Access comprehensive preparation materials at www.cannycollege.com to ensure you are fully prepared for success. Part 1. 1. Maintains a safe work environment. This concept involves understanding and adhering to safety protocols, procedures, and regulations to ensure the work environment is free of hazards and risks for oneself and others. 2. Uses personal protective equipment, PPE, and safety equipment. Involves the proper selection, use, and maintenance of personal protective equipment and safety gear to prevent injury and ensure the well-being of the plumber when working in potentially hazardous conditions. 3. Performs lockout and tagout procedures. Refers to the process of isolating energy sources to machinery or equipment during maintenance or repair work to prevent accidental startup or release of hazardous energy by locking and tagging the energy isolation points. 4. Uses common tools and equipment. Understanding and utilizing a variety of hand tools, power tools, and equipment commonly used in plumbing work to effectively carry out tasks and projects. 5. Uses access equipment. Involves the safe and proper use of equipment such as ladders, scaffolding, and lifts to access elevated work areas or confined spaces in plumbing installations or repairs. Uses rigging, hoisting, lifting, and positioning equipment. Understanding and applying the principles of rigging to safely lift, maneuver, and position heavy plumbing materials or equipment using cranes, hoists, slings, and other rigging equipment. 7. Rig loads for cranes. Involves the proper procedures for securing and preparing loads for lifting by cranes, ensuring stability and safety during the lifting process. 8. Uses welding equipment. Understanding and operating welding equipment to join metal components in plumbing systems, ensuring proper techniques and safety measures are followed. 9. Uses soldering and brazing equipment. Involves the use of soldering and brazing equipment to join metal pipes and fittings by melting a filler material, ensuring a secure and leak-free connection. 10. Uses oxy-fuel equipment. Understanding and safely using oxy-fuel equipment for cutting, heating, and welding tasks, ensuring proper handling of gases and equipment for efficient and safe operation. 11. Organizes project tasks and procedures. Involves planning and coordinating project tasks, timelines, and resources effectively to ensure efficient workflow, completion, and successful delivery of plumbing projects. Organize materials and supplies. Involves efficiently arranging and managing plumbing materials, tools, and equipment required for a project to ensure smooth workflow, reduce wastage, and maintain a well-organized workspace. 13. Performs piping system layout. Refers to the process of planning and designing the layout of piping systems, including determining pipe routing, connections, sizing, and placement to meet building codes, specifications, and project requirements. 14. Calculate pipe, tube, and tubing lengths. Involves accurately measuring and calculating the lengths of pipes, tubes, and tubing required for plumbing installations, accounting for factors such as bends, fittings, and connections to ensure precise and efficient material usage. 15. Install piping supports. Involves securely installing supports, hangers, and anchors for piping systems to ensure stability, prevent sagging, and comply with building codes and engineering standards. 16. Installs sleeves. Refers to the installation of protective sleeves around pipes passing through walls, floors, or ceilings to protect them from damage, maintain insulation, and provide a fire barrier as required by building regulations. 17. Commission systems. Involves the process of testing, adjusting, and starting up plumbing systems to ensure they are functioning correctly, meeting performance standards, and are ready for operation. 18. Protects piping systems, equipment, and structure from damage. Involves implementing protective measures such as barriers, guards, insulation, or coatings to safeguard piping systems, equipment, and building structures from physical damage, corrosion, or environmental factors. 19. Coordinates excavation and backfilling of trenches. Involves planning and overseeing the excavation, installation, and backfilling of trenches for laying underground piping systems, ensuring proper safety measures, handling of soil, and compliance with regulatory requirements. Install fire-stopping devices and materials. Includes installing fire-resistant materials and devices around piping penetrations in walls, floors, or ceilings to prevent the spread of fire and smoke in buildings. Maintaining fire safety standards. 21. Uses communication techniques. involves effectively communicating with colleagues, clients, and other stakeholders in a plumbing project using verbal, written, and visual methods to convey information, instructions, and updates clearly and professionally. 2. Uses mentoring techniques. Involves guiding, coaching, and sharing knowledge and expertise with apprentices, junior plumbers, or team members to help them develop skills, confidence, and proficiency in plumbing practices and procedures. 23. Inspects tubing, pipe, and fittings before installation. Involves examining the quality, integrity, dimensions, and compatibility of tubes, tubing, pipes, and fittings to ensure they meet specified requirements, standards, and codes before installation to prevent issues during the plumbing process. 24. Cuts tubing, and pipe. Involves using appropriate tools and techniques to accurately and cleanly cut tubes, tubing, and pipes to the required lengths for plumbing installations, allowing for proper fit, connections, and alignment. 25. Bends tubing, and pipe. Refers to the process of bending tubes, tubing, and pipes to create bends, angles, and curves needed for routing piping systems around obstacles, corners, and structures using bending tools and methods specific to the material type. 26. Prepares tubing, and pipe connections. Involves preparing pipe ends for connections by deburring, cleaning, and chamfering them, and applying sealants or fittings as required to ensure secure, leak-free, and durable connections in plumbing systems. 27. Joins copper tubing, and pipe. Includes using appropriate methods such as soldering, brazing, compression fittings, or push-to-connect fittings to join copper tubes, tubing, and pipes together securely and maintain watertight connections in plumbing installations. 28. Joins plastic pipe and tubing. Involves using fusion welding, solvent cementing, or mechanical fittings to join plastic pipes and tubing together, ensuring proper alignment, strength, and leak-proof connections in various plumbing applications. 29. Joins steel pipe. Refers to the techniques and procedures for joining steel pipes, such as welding, threading, or using mechanical couplings to create strong and reliable connections for fluid or gas transmission in industrial, commercial, or residential plumbing systems. D. Joins cast iron pipe. Involves joining cast iron pipes using methods like lead and oakum caulking, mechanical couplings, or rubber sleeve connectors to create watertight and secure connections for drainage, waste, and vent piping systems in buildings. 31. Joins specialized pipe. Covers the methods, tools, and techniques required to join specialized types of pipes, such as stainless steel, PVC, ductile iron, or other materials used in specific plumbing applications, following manufacturer guidelines and industry standards for effective and durable connections. 32. Sizes pipe for sewers. Involves determining the appropriate diameter and length of pipes to be used in sewer systems, considering factors such as flow rates, capacity requirements, and local building codes for effective wastewater conveyance and drainage. 33. Install manholes and catch basins. Refers to the installation of manholes and catch basins in sewer systems for access, maintenance, and monitoring purposes, ensuring proper placement, alignment, and connections to the sewer network. 34. Install piping for sewers. Involves the installation of pipes, fittings, and accessories in sewer systems to convey wastewater from buildings to treatment facilities or disposal points, following proper layout, grading, and materials to maintain system integrity. 35. Tests manholes, catch basins, and piping for sewers. Involves conducting tests such as leak testing, pressure testing, and flow testing on manholes, catch basins, and sewer piping to ensure they meet performance standards, are watertight, and function correctly before being put into service. 36. Services manholes, catch basins, and piping for sewers. Refers to the maintenance, repair, or modification of manholes, catch basins, and sewer piping to address issues such as clogs, leaks, or damage, ensuring the proper functioning and longevity of the sewer system. 37. Plans installation of sewage treatment systems. Involves designing and planning the layout, components, and connections of sewage treatment systems to treat and process wastewater effectively, meeting regulatory requirements and environmental standards. 38. Installs sewage treatment system components. Includes installing treatment system components such as tanks, filters, pumps, and disinfection units in sewage treatment facilities following design specifications, manufacturer instructions, and safety protocols. 9. Tests sewage treatment systems and components. Involves conducting tests and inspections on sewage treatment system components to ensure they operate efficiently, meet treatment standards, and comply with regulatory guidelines for the proper treatment of wastewater. 40. Services sewage treatment systems and components. Refers to the maintenance, repair, or optimization of sewage treatment system components to enhance performance, extend equipment lifespan, and ensure compliance with treatment requirements for effective wastewater treatment. 41. Sizes pipe for interior drainage, waste, and vent (DWV) systems. Involves determining the appropriate size and type of pipes for interior drainage, waste, and vent systems in buildings based on fixture connections, flow rates, and building codes to maintain proper drainage and ventilation. 42. Installs underground piping and components for interior drainage, waste, and vent (DWV) systems. Includes the installation of underground pipes, fittings, and fixtures for interior drainage, waste, and vent systems in buildings, ensuring proper slope, alignment, and connections for efficient wastewater transport. 43. Installs piping and components for interior drainage, waste, and vent (DWV) systems above ground. Involves the installation of above-ground pipes, fittings, and fixtures for interior DWV systems inside buildings, connecting fixtures to the main drainage and vent stacks to facilitate proper waste disposal and ventilation. 44. Tests interior drainage, waste, and vent DWV systems. Involves conducting tests such as water testing, smoke testing, and pressure testing on interior DWV systems to ensure they are properly installed, free of leaks, and function as intended for waste removal and venting. 5. Services piping and components for interior drainage, waste, and vent DWV systems. Refers to the maintenance, repair, or replacement of piping, fixtures, and components in interior DWV systems to address issues such as clogs, leaks, or damage, ensuring proper functioning and compliance with building codes. 46. Sizes pipe for water services. Involves determining the appropriate size and type of pipes for water service connections, based on water flow rates, pressure requirements, and building codes to ensure efficient and reliable water distribution. 47. Install piping for water services. Includes the installation of pipes, fittings, and valves for water service connections within buildings or properties, ensuring proper alignment, connections, and support to deliver clean and potable water to plumbing fixtures.